Hello and good morning from Sapphire Falls. So we are in the lobby. We are waiting for the family to come down from the room. We're going to be trying to go to Amatista for some breakfast and then heading over to the theme parks, which we will actually be joining the parents and Dennis at today. Yeah. And here we are heading down to the first level, which is where Amatista is. Good morning, Brennan. Hello. And then Mama's right behind me.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, Mom. Okay, so Amatista is on the very first level. Like I said, it's right over here. And I came down about an hour and a half ago just to ask about availability, and they are doing walk-ups. And here we are at our table at Amatista. We all elected to do the breakfast buffet right over there, which is a pretty familiar location for us when we stay at Sapphire Falls, right? All right, I'm over at the buffet. Got myself some fruit to start off my first plate. And then, of course, some danishes and pastries and muffins and donuts. Over here they have sausage and bacon, scrambled eggs, and pancakes. And I'd like to assume that I got a pretty nice selection of those options. And, of course, I had to stop by the omelet station to get an omelet. Woohoo! Look at this spread right here. I love Amatista breakfast. All right, we are all done with our incredible breakfast buffet at Amatista. Now we are back upstairs in the lobby, heading back up to the room to get ready to head back to the parks. Right now we're checking out the pool. Over here as we make our way back up to the room, we'll probably be taking the water taxi, though it looks pretty busy right now, and that's where we just were, right down there at Amatista for breakfast. It was so good. I love coming to Amatista whenever we stay at Sapphire Falls. All right, so we went back up to the room and we are all ready for the parks. That's the bridge that we were just on right there that leads over to the lobby. This is the pool area, and I wanted to show off Dennis's outfit for the day. Let's see it, Dennis.
Oh yeah, baby.
So we got a, let's spin around here. Gotta get you in the sun. Turn around. There you go. Okay, so we got a Star Wars shirt. We got some Independence swim trunks down there. Got a green jacket that actually belongs to me. And then you got a hat up there that, I don't know that emblem.
It's the Atlanta Braves.
Okay, well there you go. Well, this is quite the outfit, isn't it?
This is what happens when you run out of clean clothes.
Apparently. But now we're hopping onto the elevator to head down to the water taxi. All right, so we came down the elevator. I wanted to show Mom and Dad the falls section of Sapphire Falls, which is right over here across from the water taxi, which we will be taking over to CityWalk. It looks like Mom is taking a picture, but this is on the other side of the pool right over there. So we're gonna go back across and then down to the bottom level and then hop on the water taxi, right, Dennis? Cool. Here comes the boat picking up guests to take them over to CityWalk, which we'll be taking one of those in just a minute. Isn't this beautiful?
And Universal.
Yes. Well, CityWalk is Universal, but you know.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
That's fine. It's all okay. Okay, Dennis, let's get your outfit into the parks so we can take some pictures, make some memories. All right, back on the pool side of the resort, heading inside past the game room over here, then down to the first level, then over to the water taxis. Okay, so here we are down by security at the boat dock. We're gonna be taking this boat over to CityWalk. We missed the last one just barely, so we've been relaxing a little bit. That's where we just were, right over there on the other side of the falls. And our room is in this building right here, just on the other side, facing towards the pool. And then right here is Amatista. You guys ready to go to Universal? So the plan is to head over to Islands of Adventure because the family went to Universal Studios Florida yesterday, and we're going to get to join them today because we went to a wedding yesterday. Yes. So let's see what sort of fun we have over at Islands, right, Dennis? Yes. Sapphire Falls and Amatista are way back there. Currently passing by Royal Pacific here, heading towards CityWalk. And there's the Islands of Adventure Lighthouse, which means we have made it to CityWalk. There's Universal right over there, and we are pulling into the dock right here. Our boat captain, when we pulled up, he said, "Welcome to the second happiest place on Earth," which I appreciate. That was pretty funny. But there's Universal right there. And like I said, we're heading over to Islands. And here we are inside of Islands of Adventure. What's pretty fun is that yesterday, whenever we were going into, well, I guess they were going into Universal Studios Florida, somebody recognized Mom and Dad from my videos. Isn't that cool, Dennis?
Wasn't me.
No, but they were like, "Hey, we watched your New England trip," which is pretty awesome, I think.
Pretty cool.
So what we're going to try to do is head over to Grinchmas to watch that. That show starts at about 15 minutes. I'm not really sure if we're going to be in the perfect window to see that, but we'll see.
We'll get the next one.
All right, we've made it over to Seuss Landing, heading over to Grinchmas, which is going to be over by the Cat in the Hat. We literally just checked the app and we saw that the next show starts in about 10 to 15 minutes, so we're going to see if we can make it, but if not, we'll see the next one.
You know, hopefully the show's not even full yet.
Okay, there's the Onceler's house. Here's the Circus Circus Cafe, and then straight ahead the Grinchmas Hula Day Spectacular, which enters right alongside. So if I'm not mistaken, this is actually going to be in the Blue Man Group building this year, as opposed to the soundstage that's right over here. So that'll be pretty interesting. That's new. We're currently backstage in between a couple sound stages. Straight ahead is Universal Studios Florida, and we are in line for Grinchmas, which is going to be in the Blue Man Group, it looks like, right around the corner over here. This is pretty cool coming around the sound stages from this direction. Straight ahead is Rip Ride Rocket, and then here's the old Blue Man Group, which was Nickelodeon Studios. Do you remember the old Nickelodeon building, Mama?
Vaguely, you know, y'all were real little when we came before.
This whole building was green and orange, and there was a giant geyser right around here somewhere.
Oh wow,
Yeah. But it looks like we're heading all the way down here by Rip Ride Rocket to enter into the Blue Man Group Theater from the side. This is pretty cool just to be able to go into this theater in general again after Blue Man Group has vacated the premises. Alright, so we're inside the building, heading straight inside the theater. Awesome! And we made it just in time for Grinchmas. We are sitting in the very, very back row of the theater. This is the old Blue Man Group Theater, so I really enjoy this seating compared to the bleachers that you had to sit in before. This is going to be much more comfortable.
As a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I lay 'em on me. Stink, ow, stink, oh,
Okay, we did it. We just watched Grinchmas, hooray!
It's really cute. I like it in this theater.
I love it in here. It's so comfortable too, right? There's Rip Ride Rocket way up there. And we just came out of the Blue Man Group building. After watching Grinchmas, that was perfect timing. Kudos to Brennan for checking out the app wait times to make sure we could actually do it on time, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to get this close to the old Nickelodeon building. It always brings back memories. Just getting to come here when we were a lot younger, and it's very different now, but at least the building's still being used for something. So what did you think of Grinchmas?
I loved it. It was adorable.
Wasn't it fun?
Yeah, I love those live shows, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's so cute.
What did you think?
That was impressive. You don't see that kind of acting.
No, yeah, for sure. Very talented. What did you think, Dennis?
Oh yeah.
You liked it?
Heck yeah.
Okay, we're heading back into Islands of Adventure over here by Circus McGurkus and One Fish, Two Fish. This is the entrance to Grinchmas. I'm so glad we got to do this. We were worried about how we were going to figure this into our day, and Brenna was able to make it work by checking out the wait times or the show times on the app, and we just hustled over here as quickly as possible, and we got a pretty good seat too. Okay, so I think we're heading over to Jurassic Park so Dennis can ride the VelociCoaster, because when he and my mom and dad came last time, VelociCoaster had yet to open up. So he's going to be riding it for the very first time today. Looks like there's some Who's over here, and this is where the Grinch will meet and take pictures too over here. So it seems like Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure is currently a virtual return wait time. So we may not get to do that today, but we'll see what happens. They may open up some availability at some point for that. All right, we've passed through the Lost Continent, heading across the bypass bridge for Hogsmeade and into Jurassic Park. Dennis, I think you look a little bit nervous right now. Can you handle this, Dennis?
I don't know.
Are you excited though?
I scared him about the lap bars.
I don't know. Dennis is a little bit nervous about the lap bars. Everyone's just been watching the roller coaster go by, and I think they are pretty intimidated by it. I think Dennis is going to ride it, but I don't think Mom and Dad are. They're probably going to watch. Here it comes right now. Woo, this is going to be fun. Looks a little scary, right?
Yeah, I wonder how many heart attacks and strokes.
It's pretty safe. Definitely.
I wouldn't want to be the first.
Okay, so right now it's a 35-minute wait. Myself, Dennis, and Brennan are going to get in line. Mom and Dad are going to take our bags and cameras and whatnot. But let's do it. This is really not a bad wait time at all. So Dennis, what did you think of VelociCoaster?
They're in the trees, man. They're everywhere.
the Raptors?
It's great. It's a really fun coaster. I like how that big drop is like in the middle of the coaster, because that's what always scares me, is when that anticipation, you know, you keep going higher and higher, but you get to do a bunch of little twists before that, and moving fast, you know, so you're already feeling adrenaline going, you're feeling good. I liked it a lot.
Your hair seems to tell the same story. Cool. What do you think, Dad? You want to do this one?
Not this time. When I lose 40 pounds, I'll think about doing it.
Okay. What about you? Nope.
Not my thing.
Okay, so we're back outside in Jurassic Park, and now we're backtracking a little bit to the Wizarding World to potentially get some Butterbeers, right, Dennis? Okay, so we're heading to Hogshead here in Hogsmeade to grab some Butterbeers, maybe some water, maybe some other specialty drinks as well. Yeah, they do have the Butterbeer outside, but they have the special Butterbeers inside.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're inside the Hogshead. We're going to be getting a few Butterbeers for ourselves as well as the parents who are waiting outside at the table by the water. So right now Dennis is taking a picture of the various Butterbeers that we just got from the Hogshead. We got a few more, which are back at the table, but this is the frozen right here. This is the regular Butterbeer, and then this is the warm Butterbeer. And Dennis wanted to take a picture because why?
I need it for my blog.
Yes, Dennis needs it for his blog because we made all three of these Butterbeers like a year ago, and I don't think they turned out as well as these, but they still turned out pretty good. What'd you say? I'm sorry. Okay, so here we are sitting right behind the Hogshead and the three broomsticks at the table here. So what I ended up getting
Hold down those balloons.
is this right here. This is fire whiskey. And then my hot butterbeer right there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add my fire whiskey to my hot butterbeer to make an alcoholic butterbeer. Oh boy. So the lens from that last clip, there was butterbeer all over it because when Dennis and I were taking our pictures of the castle, I accidentally dumped the butterbeer all over my camera, which I put on the ground so we could take some more pictures. So that's fun. But this is my alcoholic butterbeer here that I've had before. But even when I got it before, I think I spilled the majority of the fire whiskey. So this has a full, I think, double shot, right, of fire whiskey in here?
I took a couple sips of it. Though.
What? Okay, so this is at least a shot.
It's a shot and a half.
Whiskey. Okay. That is delightful. And I keep consistently spilling it all over myself.
I'll be the judge of that.
And it's just like a nice like cinnamon flavor to it because it's whiskey, right? It's like Fireball pretty much. All right, so Brennan's gonna give it a taste here, and then Dennis.
Oh, the cinnamon does add. You can't even taste the whiskey. You just taste the cinnamon. It's very delightful.
It's great. Dennis, what do you think?
I don't know yet.
You can do it. How's your first alcoholic butterbeer?
It's just like creamy with the warm, cinnamony embrace of Fireball.
Okay. All right, so we just finished up our Butterbeers over by the Hog's Head, and we're heading over to Forbidden Journey. I'm pretty positive, but first we're going to be watching the Frog Choir show.
Merry Christmas, ring the encore bell. Merry Christmas, toss the Christmas bell. To those magical you to those magical you and there you can lift down your head at the most magical you I cast a starlight for Christmas, hoped to make and see that the nice and not the naughty list was where I ought to be. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. How the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, now cares away, Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ring, they ring, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas.
All right, so we just finished up watching the Frog Choir, and now myself, Mom, Dennis, and Brennan are getting in line for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Gonna leave our bags with Dad. Okay, so we just got off of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. It looks like they just did a Durmstrang and Bo Batten's performance over here. Now we're heading over to Seuss Landing to ride some rides over there. So right now Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure is virtual line only, and I've been trying to refresh kind of consistently throughout the day, and I was actually able to get a time right there while we were getting off of Forbidden Journey. So we'll come back in around, I don't know, maybe like an hour or so. It starts in about 30 minutes, but we have until about 6:30 to come back and redeem it. You know, I was really proud of my mama for doing Forbidden Journey.
Yeah, for real.
You did Forbidden Journey, Mama?
Oh, no.
You proud of yourself?
Yes.
Did you like Forbidden Journey? A couple new things, right?
Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to elaborate?
I don't know. Do you want to?
Yeah, there was like hot steam at the beginning when Hermione threw the flu powder.
Yeah?
There's flu powder, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Flu
Flu powder
powder.
doesn't make you fly.
Flu powder transports you.
Oh. We can go to a fireplace though.
Yeah, we went into the fireplace.
Well, made hot steam in my face. I don't think you did that before.
Okay, so we made it to Seuss Landing again. I think we're heading over to the Hot in the Sky Seuss Trolley train ride right over here, so the parents can see a cool perspective of the parks at dusk. Right now the wait time is posting a 35-minute wait, so hopefully it'll be a little bit less than that, and we'll wait just a minimal amount of time for this, but it'll be worth it nonetheless. Okay, so we finally made it up to the loading platform. That did not take very long at all. That was like 15 minutes. The sun is starting to set though, and it's very, very pretty. But by the time we make it around the corner, the sun might actually be set and it might be dark.
All aboard, everybody! Gather all around! This is the special train that copies any sound.
Okay, here we go, heading into Circus McGurkus right now. It doesn't look like there's anybody in here, but I know that they do the Grinchmas dining experience in here where you can meet the Grinch.
The trolley train can... How about you? Can you go... Say, how about a walrus? Or the whistling breeze on the flying trapeze? Swoop, zoom, swoop! Is there such a thing as a... Can you go... Beep? When the trolley train goes rolling past, we know how it sounds to go really fast. With a swish, swoosh, complexed. Now don't you be last.
Wow, look at
Make
that
the
sunset
sound
right over
of
there.
Fast. Swish, swoosh.
Just barely made it on before the sun sets.
Like a beach ball, the trolley train is going boing,
Pretty
boing,
nice view over there.
boing, 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 boing.
Oh, and there are the Christmas trees over there at the entrance of Seuss Landing. Look at
Can
that
you make that
sunset,
sound
isn't it
too?
beautiful? Oh, there goes VelociCoaster over there. How incredibly cool. And then look at all of these beautiful Christmas decorations. Wow, this is what I wanted to see from up here. This is awesome. Okay, so we just got off of the High in the Sky Seuss Trolley train ride, which I think everybody enjoyed. I don't know if we're going to be heading over to the Cat in the Hat or maybe even Spider-Man, but we have about 45 minutes to make it over to Hagrid's now because our time was called. All right, and we decided to ride the Cat in the Hat. It's only a 10-minute wait. We can ride this and then head straight over to the Wizarding World to ride Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. Oh boy, it looks like Dennis is just wearing some underpants because of his swim trunks. It does! This is probably the best idea, just so we can make sure that we can actually ride Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. And then we do have a dinner reservation at Antojitos that I made a little bit earlier for 7:30. That's about half an hour after the park closes.
We looked, and we saw him step in on the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat.
Make that cat go away. You do not want to play. He should not be about when your mother is out.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm the cat with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I will pick up the book. You will see something. And I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. They are tame. Oh, so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day.
Do you hear? I saw her! Your mother is near!
So as fast as I could, I went after my net. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet.
Oh dear, you did not like our game. What a shame. What a shame. We cannot pick it up. There's no way to go.
Have no fear of this mess.
Said the Cat in the Hat.
I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then our mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do?
Okay, so we just rode the Cat in the Hat, which was pretty fun, right? Okay, now let's go to Hagrid's, which is pretty similar to this one, right?
And it'll be my first nighttime ride on Hagrid's.
Yay! Okay, so the plan is to head over to Hagrid's to redeem our virtual return for that, to then watch the nighttime light show, and then make it back to our reservation at Antojitos. Okay, so we saw the finale for one of the castle shows, so it is officially dusk now, so the shows are going on intermittently. I don't know exactly how often, I presume every 15 minutes or so. Okay, we're heading into the Lost Continent. It's getting a little bit busy over here. I think that pretty much everybody here is here for the nighttime lights, presumably, probably a good amount for Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure as well. Getting to see Hogsmeade tonight never gets old. It is so beautiful, especially decorated for Christmas. We are heading over towards the lockers, probably going to put all of our belongings into the lockers and then head straight into the line. So I'll see you in just a second after we ride Hogwarts. No, we're not going to ride Hogwarts, we're going to ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure at night. Alright, so we just got off of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. It looks like they just concluded with the castle show, but I think we have to head out to CityWalk for our dining reservation. So I believe that there is a special event going on tonight. We were going to try to watch the entirety of one of the castle shows, but it's probably going to be a little bit too busy in there, and we need to make it to our Antojitos dining reservation, so that's where we're heading. How was Hagrid's at night?
I loved it. I was so excited.
And guess who got the front row?
Oh my God, your mom.
Dennis?
Oh yeah.
And Mama. You got the front row. Do you like it?
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
I've gotten the front row more often than I've not gotten the front row.
Which is wacky, but congratulations.
I am the 1% of Hagrid riders.
Passing by Green Eggs and Ham, where they have the Who Hash, which was pretty enticing after watching Grinchmas earlier. Dennis, have you ever had some Who Hash?
No.
You ever want some?
Yes.
I'm glad that I got a reservation for Antojitos because it was the only restaurant available tonight, and it seems very busy, coupled with the fact that there's a private event going on tonight, so I'm glad that we got somewhere for dinner and somewhere that's actually really, really good. Yeah, look at this crowd leaving Islands of Adventure right now. The parks are closing a little bit earlier because it's not necessarily peak time. Thanksgiving is over and it's before Christmas, but it's still pretty busy, and they're closing pretty early. There are the fireworks over at Universal Studios Florida, presumably for the cinematic celebration back over there. I say the parks are closing early. They're not really closing early, but just comparably with when they would be closing during the peak time. So Antojitos is right around the corner up here past Margaritaville, and then sort of tucked back there in the back next to the Hot Dog Hall of Fame, which was also an option, but maybe next time, right, Brennan? That'll be Valentine's Day.
What?
The Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are at Antojitos. Gonna go ahead and check in, and hopefully our table will be ready relatively soon. Okay, so we are inside Antojitos. Mom and Brennan went outside to the bar to grab a couple drinks over here. And check this out. I've always wanted to be inside one of these little cages. I don't even know what this is, but it's cool. Right? Okay, so we have some chips at the table right now. We're getting some tableside guacamole being made. There's some paste right there, some sauce, and we have a couple drinks here. I got the bourbon horchata, which is bourbon, horchata, and cinnamon. And then Dennis got a blood orange margarita. Right.
So Blanco tequila, Patron citron, and blood orange fresh lime.
Look at that.
Trade sips with me.
All right, so what did you guys get over here?
Steak fajitas.
Steak fajitas to share. I got this chimichanga, I think, right?
The mole,
I know, an enchilada. Yes, and then you got the
quesadilla.
quesadilla. And Dennis, you got
The trio platter.
Look at that.
We got a tamale, an enchilada, and a chile relleno.
There you go. And then Brendan, you got a drink as well.
A fresh margarita with fresh strawberries.
Sounds delightful. Okay, so we're all done having dinner here in this fun little cage. And Dennis, where are you going?
I'm gonna go swimming.
Okay, Dennis is heading back to the pool, back to the resort before the pool closes, and we're going to follow at some point. But we're all done with dinner and it was great. Okay, so we just left Antojitos. Dennis has walked back, I'm pretty positive, because the boat line was really long back to Sapphire Falls, and we are checking out the Legacy store. Right now the parents are walking around taking in all the nostalgia. Brendan is still searching for some Twister paraphernalia, and this will forever be one of my most favorite pictures here. Just like the parking lot for Universal Studios Florida was right in front of the arch. This that is now just all water and restaurants and bars and clubs used to be a parking lot in front of Universal Studios Florida. All right, so we just wanted to check inside the Universal Legacy store just so I could show Mom and Dad some fun props from years previous at Universal that they would probably recognize. But now we are heading back to the water taxi to go back to the hotel. Dennis said the lines for the water taxis were pretty bad, but honestly, this is great. We'll definitely be on the next boat here in just a couple minutes. Okay, well the line definitely showed up for Sapphire Falls. It goes all the way down over there, but the boat has arrived. Dennis is in the pool right now, and we are hopefully going to meet up with him before the pool closes. All right, just got off of the boat back at Sapphire Falls. We're heading back up to, well, I guess not up to the lobby. We're gonna go to the pool to see Dennis. The boat launch is down on the first floor. The pool is on the second floor here, and then the lobby is all the way up on the fourth floor, right up there. Okay, so we made it over to the pool. We're trying to find Dennis, who is probably going to be over by the hot tub, or maybe the water slide over on the other side of the pool. And look who it is, it's Dennis! Hi, Dennis! He's gonna get on the water slide up here. We were looking everywhere for Dennis, and we thought he went back to the room, but he was in the hot tub. And there he is. That looks refreshing. I did not bring a swimsuit this trip, unfortunately. All right, so Dennis went back over to the hot tub. The pool is going to close in about 5 minutes now, so I think Brendan and myself are heading back up to our room, which we're on the 5th level up here, and then we're somewhere over in this side. All right, Dennis, how was the pool, buddy?
Refreshing.
How was the hot tub?
More refreshing.
How was the water slide?
The best.
Nice.
I noticed something interesting. I think the deeper end of the pool is warmer than the shallow end of the pool.
Really?
Yeah, I'm guessing probably because the heating element is on that end. And then over here, you get more surface area in contact with cold air.
Well, this is a zero entry right over here, too.
Huh?
I said it's a zero entry right here?
Yeah.
All right, Dennis, are you ready to go back up to the room on the 5th floor, which is somewhere in front of us?
Yep. Also, they made fun of me for wearing my swim trunks to the park today. They were like, you look like a doofus. You don't match. Who had the last laugh now?
I guess me, because I just left.
That's not how that works.
All right, so we're back inside, and Dennis and myself are in the New Dutch Trading Company, a little marketplace over here, and Dennis has decided to treat the entire family to some gelato.
I did.
Didn't you?
I did.
You did, okay.
The hot tub made me feel so generous.
I know. All right, so we got our sorbet from the New Dutch Trading Company. Dennis is distracted by the cool Harry Potter merchandise over there, but we got some mango sorbet, some lemon sorbet, and then this mint chocolate chip here. Looks pretty good, right? Thank you, Dennis. This is quite the flattering angle. So Dennis went back up to the room to give the sorbet to our parents and to Brennan. I'm gonna go to end the video in the lobby. We've had an incredibly long day. We had breakfast, a breakfast buffet at Amatista, which was phenomenal. And we went to Islands of Adventure. We got to see Grinchmas. We got to go have some Butterbeers in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. We got to ride Forbidden Journey, and then go ride some rides in Seuss Landing, and then come back and ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. And then we got to go have dinner in CityWalk at Antojitos. I don't know, it was such a great day, and today's gonna be the final day of our trip. We're checking out tomorrow, which is unfortunate, but we've had such a good time I'll probably film the checkout process, and then tomorrow we're gonna be having a dinner with my parents and Brennan's parents, sort of like a late Thanksgiving, which is gonna be really cool. Don't know if I'm gonna be filming that at all, but we'll see. But as for today, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I wanna go eat my sorbet and probably play some Pokemon too. So I'll see you later. Have a great day and goodbye.